My beloved child, listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not a coincidence. It is not random. And it is certainly not something that appears in your life every day. Don't skip. Stay with me until the end of this message because something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason your eyes stopped here. There is a reason your heart feels restless right now. There is a reason you were guided to this exact moment. A shocking truth is beginning to unfold. Someone is thinking about you right now. Not casually. Not occasionally. Constantly. And the realization they recently had about you has completely changed everything. At first, they tried to ignore it. They convinced themselves it was nothing. They distracted themselves with daily responsibilities, conversations, and endless noise. But no matter what they did, your presence remained. Your energy remained. Your memory remained. And now they cannot escape the truth any longer. My beloved child, there are moments in life when a person's heart suddenly awakens to something it failed to recognize before. This is one of those moments. Your future partner has started seeing you differently. Not because you changed overnight. Not because you forced anything. But because the truth about who you are has finally reached their heart. And that realization has shaken them. Don't skip. What they discovered is not something ordinary. They discovered that the peace they have been searching for cannot be found in crowds. They discovered that the comfort they long for does not come from temporary attention. They discovered that the connection they have secretly desired points directly toward you. Even if they have not met you yet. Even if distance still separates you. Even if circumstances seem confusing. Something is moving behind the scenes. Something powerful. Something unexpected. Right now, while you are listening, invisible pieces are being arranged. Paths are being aligned. Doors are being prepared. And your future partner feels this movement without fully understanding it. That is why they keep thinking about you. The strange part? They don't even know why it keeps happening. One moment they are focused on something else. The next moment, thoughts of you appear again. A feeling. A curiosity. A pull. A deep sense that someone important is getting closer. And every day this feeling grows stronger. My beloved child, there have been many people who entered their life and disappeared. Many conversations. Many faces. Many experiences. Yet none of those created the impact that your presence is beginning to create. That is why they are surprised. That is why they are confused. And that is why they cannot stop thinking. Because their heart has started recognizing something before their mind can explain it. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a revelation coming that few people ever hear. Your future partner recently experienced a moment that changed their perspective completely. A small event. A simple realization. An unexpected feeling. Yet it opened their eyes. For the first time, they stopped looking for perfection. For the first time, they stopped chasing illusions. For the first time, they started understanding what truly matters. And when that happened, the image of you became stronger. The connection became clearer. The feeling became undeniable. They began realizing that what they truly desire is not someone who pretends. Not someone who constantly seeks attention. Not someone who wears 1,000 masks. What they desire is authenticity. And that is exactly what makes you different. That is exactly what makes you unforgettable. The shocking truth is this. The very qualities you sometimes underestimate about yourself are the same qualities pulling your future partner closer. Your kindness. Your resilience. Your ability to keep going when life becomes difficult. Your heart that still believes despite disappointments. These are not weaknesses. These are signals. These are the things their soul has been searching for. And now they are beginning to understand it. My beloved child, there are nights when they feel something missing. They cannot explain it. They cannot name it. Yet they feel it. A space in their heart waiting to be filled. A chapter waiting to begin. A story waiting to unfold. And every passing day brings them closer to the moment when everything finally makes sense. Don't skip. Because what happens next is extraordinary. There are forces at work that you cannot see. Conversations that have not happened yet. Meetings that have not taken place yet. Moments that seem impossible right now. Yet they are already moving toward you. Every delay had a purpose. Every lesson had a purpose. Every disappointment had a purpose. Because the connection approaching your life required preparation. Neither of you could have carried it before. Neither of you would have understood it before. But now something is changing. The timing is changing. The energy is changing. The direction is changing. And your future partner feels this shift more strongly than ever. They may smile unexpectedly. They may find themselves lost in thought. They may feel hopeful without knowing the reason. Because somewhere deep inside, they sense that a major chapter is approaching. And that chapter includes you. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation may explain why everything in your journey happened exactly the way it did. The signs are becoming stronger. The distance is becoming shorter. The connection is becoming clearer. And your future partner can no longer ignore what their heart is trying to tell them. Something extraordinary has begun. And this is only the beginning. A moment ago, everything seemed ordinary. But now the message is becoming deeper. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what your future partner realized next is something they never expected, and it has completely changed the way they see their future. For a long time, they believed that happiness was somewhere far away. They thought they had to search harder. Try harder. Wait longer. But suddenly, a realization appeared in their heart. A realization so unexpected that it stopped them in their tracks. They began to understand that the person they have been waiting for is not someone who will complete them. It is someone who will understand them. And the moment they understood that, thoughts of you became impossible to ignore. My beloved child, this is where the story becomes shocking. Because while they are thinking about you more than ever, you may not even realize how close this connection is becoming. Every day, invisible pieces continue moving. Every day, circumstances continue shifting. Every day, the distance between your paths becomes smaller. And your future partner feels it. That strange feeling they cannot explain. That feeling that something important is approaching. That feeling that someone extraordinary is getting closer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is another revelation. Your future partner recently started comparing every connection they encounter to a feeling they cannot describe. No conversation satisfies them the way they expected. No temporary distraction keeps their attention for long. No ordinary interaction creates the spark they secretly hope for. And they finally realized why. Because their heart is no longer searching randomly. Their heart is searching specifically. It is searching for you. Even if they do not know your name. Even if they do not know your face. Even if your paths have not crossed yet. Their heart already recognizes the direction. And that realization has become impossible to ignore. There are moments when they suddenly pause. Moments when they wonder why they feel hopeful for no reason. Moments when they feel excitement without understanding where it comes from. The answer is simple. Something is pulling them toward their future. And you are part of that future. My beloved child, there is something else you need to know. The qualities that make you different are becoming more valuable than ever. Not because the world suddenly changed. But because your future partner finally learned what truly matters. They learned that genuine hearts are rare. They learned that loyalty cannot be replaced. They learned that kindness has power. And once they learned these lessons, they began appreciating qualities that point directly toward you. This is why the connection keeps growing. This is why the thoughts keep returning. This is why your presence keeps becoming stronger in ways they cannot explain. Don't skip. Because the next part is extraordinary. There was a time when your future partner doubted whether a meaningful connection even existed. They almost gave up. They almost convinced themselves that real understanding was impossible. But then something happened. A lesson. A realization. A turning point. And suddenly their perspective changed forever. Now they believe again. Now they hope again. Now they expect something greater. And every step they take moves them closer to the moment when they finally understand why everything happened the way it did. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is a once-in-a-lifetime revelation approaching. Your future partner is not only thinking about who you might be. They are unknowingly preparing for you. Preparing emotionally. Preparing mentally. Preparing spiritually. Without realizing it, they are becoming the version of themselves that can finally recognize what has been waiting for them. And at the same time, you have been going through your own journey. Your own lessons. Your own growth. Your own preparation. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. Every challenge shaped something important. Every delay created something valuable. Every chapter prepared you for what comes next. And now the pieces are beginning to fit together. The signs are becoming stronger. The timing is becoming clearer. The connection is becoming more powerful. My beloved child, there is a reason you feel drawn to these words. There is a reason your heart continues listening. Because deep inside, you already know. You already sense that something significant is approaching. You already feel that a major chapter is waiting to begin. And that feeling is not accidental. It is part of the story unfolding right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter, a shocking hidden truth about why your future partner cannot stop thinking about you will finally begin to reveal itself. And when that truth appears, everything will make sense. There is a hidden reason you were meant to hear this today. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what is about to be revealed may explain why your future partner cannot stop thinking about you after realizing who you truly are. My beloved child, there comes a moment in every extraordinary story when everything begins to connect. Not all at once. Not in a dramatic instant. But piece by piece. Clue by clue. Sign by sign. And that is exactly what is happening now. Your future partner has started noticing something that surprises them every single day. The more they learn about what truly matters in life, the more their thoughts drift toward you. At first, they did not understand it. They believed it was temporary. A passing feeling. A random thought. But it kept returning. Again. And again. And again. Until they could no longer ignore it. Because the truth was becoming impossible to hide. They were beginning to recognize qualities they had been searching for all along. And those qualities pointed directly toward you. Don't skip. Because the next revelation changes everything. Your future partner recently realized something shocking. They realized that the people who impressed them the most were not the people who impacted them the most. Think about that. For years they were drawn toward appearances, achievements, expectations, temporary excitement. But none of those things created lasting peace. None of those things created lasting connection. Then came a realization that changed everything. The people who truly matter are the ones who make life feel real. The ones who bring calm during uncertainty. The ones who stay genuine no matter what happens. The ones who carry light without demanding attention. And suddenly, without fully understanding why, their hearts started moving toward you. My beloved child, there is something extraordinary happening behind the scenes. While your future partner is thinking about you, they are also changing. Growing. Evolving. Becoming ready for something greater. That is why their thoughts about you continue growing stronger. Because every lesson they learn points them closer to the kind of person you are. Every experience confirms what their heart already suspects. Every step forward removes another layer of confusion. And with every layer removed, your presence becomes clearer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is another hidden truth. Your future partner has begun imagining a future differently than before. Not because they have all the answers. Not because they know exactly what is coming. But because they can feel that something meaningful is approaching. For the first time in a long time, they are hopeful. For the first time in a long time, they believe something beautiful is possible. For the first time in a long time, they feel that the story ahead could be different from everything behind them. And that feeling keeps bringing them back to thoughts of you. Even when they are busy. Even when they are distracted. Even when they are focused on something else. The thought returns. Quietly. Consistently. Powerfully. Because their heart has started recognizing a connection before their eyes can see it. My beloved child, here comes the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. The reason your future partner cannot stop thinking about you is not because of something temporary. It is because of something rare. Something deeper. Something that grows stronger with time instead of weaker. They have realized that the qualities they admire most are the qualities they feel connected to. And when they think about the future they truly want, those qualities keep leading them back to you. That realization changed everything. That realization shifted their perspective. That realization started a process that cannot easily be reversed. And now their thoughts continue returning to the same place. The same feeling. The same mysterious connection. The same sense that someone important is getting closer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the story is not finished. In fact, it is only becoming more powerful. There are moments when your future partner suddenly feels gratitude without understanding why. Moments when they feel excitement for something that has not happened yet. Moments when they feel peace during uncertainty. And every one of those moments carries the same hidden message. Something extraordinary is approaching. Something meaningful is drawing near. Something worth waiting for is on its way. That feeling is becoming stronger every day. And that is why they keep thinking about you. My beloved child, if you could see everything happening behind the curtain, you would understand why timing matters so much. Some connections require preparation. Some stories require patience. Some chapters require growth. And this chapter required all three. That is why certain doors closed. That is why certain delays happened. That is why certain lessons appeared. Not to stop the story, but to prepare it. Not to block the path, but to strengthen it. Not to create distance, but to create readiness. And now readiness is growing on both sides. That is why the energy feels different. That is why the signs feel stronger. That is why the connection feels closer. Don't skip. Because the next chapter contains one of the biggest revelations of all. The truth about what your future partner is beginning to feel is far more powerful than they ever expected. And once that truth fully reaches their heart, Nothing will feel the same again.